What up, world? Established Rich coming right back at you. Listen, every now and then a story comes along that reminds you the game ain't broken. It's just been bought, sold, and recycled so many times, people forgot how to make their own. R.I.C.H sat down on the Joe Budden podcast recently, and when he started talking numbers, I said, hold up, this right here is a masterclass.
To the business, like we learned the shit together, and he was kind of breaking it down to me, like, no, them folks ain't. No, we don't need them no more. We can go do
show me the plug.
I don't.
Yeah,
you know what's got
show me the plug.
You know
how
what's
you
crazy? Go buy a watch and go buy a car. You can go buy your own clothes and pay these folk to print it up, pay these folk to transport it, and we gonna do that. And I went from 200,000 to 14 million, just taking control of my own merch.
Nice.
You see what I'm saying?
And
right, that's just business, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Joe, you got
As
some
an
heartburn
artist.
off that 14 million.
I can't believe y'all was able to still keep talking. 14 million off
Yeah.
just
That's
the merch.
That's just because, but it's so many art. It's like so many business inside of business. Like as an artist,
sure.
I'm just on the stage rapping and
Having a good
and
time.
I'm caught up in the rock star, and all these folk got businesses off of me.
Right.
Yeah.
See
That
what
you
I'm
don't even
saying?
get to participate in.
Like you just like, hey, here go $5 million, and yeah, okay, I quit. Let me get that.
Literally,
these
you know
folk done
they
made
made 20.
17.
Yeah, they done made 21
Ain't
million.
did nothing.
Word.
Even if they made $2 million, shit, they got. Even if they made $2 million, shit, they got 5, 6, 7 of you.
Right.
'Cause every artist just on the stage bouncing around or just in the rock star
Happy
in the
getting- yeah,
moment.
getting short.
You see what I'm saying? It's cool.
The man said he went from making $200,000 off merch to making $14 million. I'm gonna say that again for the people who don't think they heard me right. From $200,000 to $14 million. And he did it by doing something every artist, every creator, and every hustler needs to understand. By taking control. See, his uncle told him something simple but profound. You can buy your own clothes, pay these folks to print it up, and pay these folks to ship it out. And Rod said, bet. And that one decision, that one conversation turned into a revolution. He understood what most people still don't get. The streets ain't just about survival. They're about strategy. See, a lot of artists love the spotlight, but hate the work light. They want the mic, but not the math. They want the fame, but not the formula. But Rod said, no, I'm gonna take control of this myself. And that's why we here today, because that's a testament to his mindset. Now let's keep it real. R.I.C.H ain't had the easiest road. Legal issues, rumors, headlines, we seen it all. But through it all, the brother never lost his message. He never lost his heart. And that's why this story hits harder than most. He could have folded. He could have said, this industry ain't built for me. But instead, he built around the industry. Let me say this clear for every artist watching. When you sign a deal, you're not just signing for money. You signing away control. Everybody got their hand in your pocket. The label need a cut. The producer need a cut. The publisher, the streaming service, the promoter. And by the time you realize it, you've been cut out. But R.I.C.H said it. I'm not about to be nobody check. And that right there, that's the difference between talent and vision. See, talent can make you famous. But vision is what makes you free. And I'm going to keep it all the way real. What Rod did with merch, that's the roadmap for every creator out there. The internet has given everybody access. But access without execution means nothing. It's one thing to have followers. It's another thing to have customers. And it's a whole different game to have ownership. Think about it like this. R.I.C.H realized there's a business inside every business. The label got their business. The tour promoters got their business. The merch company, the marketing team, they all got their business. And he said, nah, I want mine too. He learned that the true money is in the infrastructure, not the image. And you know what I love about that? It reminds me of every black entrepreneur who had to learn the hard way. Because let's keep it real. A lot of our artists got rich, but they never got free. They bought chains, but not companies. They bought cars, but not catalogs. They bought clout, but not control. R.I.C.H flipped that. He said, I'm not here to impress people. I'm here to employ people. And that's why I call this the gospel of independence, because the message is simple. Stop waiting for permission to build what God already gave you the vision for. Sometimes you got to bet on yourself when everybody is betting against you. Sometimes you got to walk away from the table and build your own. Sometimes you got to lose a little money to gain a whole lot of freedom. And that's exactly what R.I.C.H did. Now let me speak directly to the artists, the rappers, the producers, the engineers, the content creators. Y'all gotta start thinking like bosses, not employees. Everybody wants a deal. Everybody wants an advance. But the real power is in learning how to build something that can't be taken from you. Labels can drop you. Algorithms can shadow ban you, but nobody can cancel what you own. Because look, this story ain't just about R.I.C.H. It's about a generation of creators who got to wake up and realize the game done changed. In the 90s, you needed a label. In the 2000s, you needed a plug. In the 2010s, you needed a viral moment. In 2025, all you need is strategy. Because if you got a strategy, you can build something that lasts. And here's the beautiful part. R.I.C.H is not just making money. He's making history. The next generation of artists should be watching him saying, damn, if he did it, I can do it too. And that's the point. This ain't about flexing. This is about who gonna have something left when the spotlight turn off. Because let's keep it real, the game don't love you back. They'll praise you today and forget you tomorrow. But your business, your independence, that lives forever. And when I hear Rod Wave talking that free game on the podcast, I hear a man who understood the assignment. The man who found peace in his purpose. And that's something no label can buy. So we're going to end it like this to every artist out there. Take a page out of Rod Wave's book. Stop letting people package you. Stop letting people price you. Stop letting people play you. Own your brand, own your merch, own your voice, own your name. Because when you own yourself, you free. But hey, that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe, establish rich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.